You're listening to Opinions and Beer. I prefer mead. You sent me to hell, Jason.
I really just want to make everybody jealous.
I'm a person from Earth.
Listen, what are we talking about?
You're the smartest dumb guys I've ever met.
This is not that. But today, hey, I'm your host, Adam. We are Opinions and Beer.
And I'm the co-host, Keenan. We are Opinions and Beer. He's not lying about that.
And we're joined today with our extra co-host, Timothy Miller.
How y'all doing?
Welcome to the show, Timmy.
And Timmy also has opinions
Yeah,
and beer to drink.
I have a lot of opinions.
Yeah.
So today we have a big day, or not a small. We have a small day. Timmy hasn't seen Captain Marvel, but today we are going to be reviewing the movie
and
Captain Marvel, and a lot of spoilers about
Timmy Harry Potter
about to occur. So before we get to that, today's you fucking cigarettes beer of the day is brought to you by UFO Brewing Company, Big Wit. It is a citrusy, boldy, unfiltered wheat beer. Oh, I'm starting to like unfiltered beers. You know, one of the brewing companies near us, they only produce unfiltered beers. So that's pretty interesting. This one is made with coriander and white pepper. It is 6.8% in alcohol by volume,
Which is nice.
So let's go ahead and it looks good. Let's go ahead and taste this beer.
It smells good.
I can't place the taste.
It's not a citrusy.
Yeah, I
the
know. You
bottle.
can't like.
I'm getting more. I'm getting more coriander and
Nice bottle.
Yeah. And you know, it kind of overplays the bite
I kind of
and spice, but I think
I give it an 8.
the pepper isn't.
It's nice.
The-
8.5.
I don't know what white pepper tastes like. Have you had white pepper?
No, but it's not like, man, I can't wait to have that in my beer. You know.
I like it.
Next we should try a black pepper beer.
Yeah, no, I've had beers that have had bite to them. I usually like any beer with coriander in it. So what do y'all rank this beer?
8.5.
I go to 7.
I would drink it seasonally.
For UFO, for it being a UFO beer, it's mildly disappointing because I really love the company.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a 6.
Give it a 6.
Slightly better than average. I'll give it a 5. You know, I don't think I'd buy this one again. But it's not horrible, and I like little things about it. I like some subtle things about it, but overall, it's not as complex as other beers I've started to stray towards. So moving on.
Yes.
Captain Marvel.
No, I'm not ready.
What do you mean you're not ready?
I'm not ready. I ain't seen it.
You're not ready, Timmy?
No.
Timmy. So okay. So let's start off. Captain Marvel. For those that haven't seen it, or want to see it, or will see it.
Those who want every inch of the movie spoiled for you.
Yeah,
what
spoil. No. Okay, spoiler.
Open credits. No.
So Captain Marvel is a character. Well, in the film, let's go back to the origin of Captain Marvel. So Captain Marvel used to be a man.
Yeah.
In the very first carnation of it, but in 1956, 54.
This is before the name changed to Marvel.
It was 1952. Basically, DC sued Marvel Company for the Captain Marvel character because they already had the rights to Captain Marvel, and so that character ultimately was killed off, and that's when they came up with Captain Marvel, the female. And then after Captain Marvel, you stroll down the line a little bit, we get the predecessor to Captain Marvel being Captain Marvel. And that's the movie that they showed us today, is that predecessor. And I don't know, I feel like it's a bit jumpy. Maybe it felt rushed to me. It felt like Thor 1. It felt almost like it was on the same level as the very first Thor movie. It didn't blow me away. It was a nice introductory to the character, I guess, but nothing special happened.
Yeah. I liked it.
And then for some reason watching it, I kept thinking, Marsha. Like she acted like the fucking Marsha Brady. I don't know
I never
why.
got that vibe.
Or Legally Blonde with superpowers. Like she's for a movie that she was trying to say empowered women. She really went for the ditzy blonde. I feel like every.
See, I think she's trying to go for the charismatic, quirky blonde.
No. Well, she didn't pull that part off. I didn't get that at all. I feel like so many other lead roles with female-led roles have had more quirkiness to them. I think you know what I think what's her name from Resident Evil had more quirkiness to her, and she was like serious all the time.
Yeah, seriously hot.
You talking about what's her name? The main chick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the main chick
the
from Resident
movies.
Evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't her name like Alice or something?
Yeah.
Alice. But
Man, I don't know. Like, there was times when I was like, "Oh, that's funny."
maybe it was hard. Maybe it's hard for me. I couldn't get invested until the scene where she meets her friend.
Yeah.
It wasn't until then that I'm starting to I can like these characters now. Because at first I'm like, this I don't really enjoy
Well,
her acting.
I enjoyed her jokes and thought it was I just enjoyed the character concept and
I didn't hear any jokes. What jokes did she quip? I didn't get any of the quips. I guess I didn't understand any of her quips.
I don't remember any of them specifically.
Yeah, she didn't do any jokes.
No, like she did.
So you can't say she's
like,
funny.
She was like blah blah blah, and then she said some stuff, and then
No, she didn't.
the crowd laughed.
For what? The crowd that I sat with.
What about when the alien was like blah, and then she's like blah?
I hated that.
Yeah, I kind of did.
I hated that part. That
was dumb.
That was so forced, and she overact that so bad.
Yeah.
Like other
And
people.
I remember in hindsight thinking about that.
Because she was
scene,
laughing when
like,
she did it, though.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like, I don't know. I feel like I've seen it way
It's
funnier.
like something that probably should have been cut from the movie. But
Yeah,
I've
I've seen that scene done funnier in other movies.
Yeah.
So I didn't laugh. I was like, what the? That was so, she did that scene was. You know what? Maybe this might not be her fault. This might be a director's fault. Who directed this movie? I don't know who directed this movie.
But
I think this was a director choice of how they shot it. Because that could have been funnier. Like if had it been done in a better direction or way, that could have been better. But I know I've seen
like
it in
she
other
was put in that
movies.
situation by the director, like do this, and she's like, fine, I guess.
Well, no, I don't know. Maybe they just could have done that extra take,
Yeah.
and maybe it would have played a little bit. I don't know, just more charismatic. It seems so.
I definitely
going
think
through
that
the
would be
motions.
better beer now.
Oh, like
It's
I
really
get what
good.
you're kind of.
But I like the movie. I just there were certain things that bugged me. I definitely want to address them all.
I agree. I think that she did come off as charismatic at moments, but then like those same moments there was overacting, exactly like you're talking about. But I guess it's like I don't know. I think I was trying to be more forgiving for the movie because I didn't want to go into it all jaded, like fuck this movie. Before even
No,
seeing
I
it.
didn't. I was completely wanting this movie to. I was the one. In fact, if anything, if you remember us talking about the movie prior, you seemed more jaded on going to see it than me.
And that's why, like,
and so it's kind of weird
seeing it. I was like, man, I don't need to go in there like that. Like whatever Brie Larson wants to do with their fucking career, like as far as politics and shit, I don't care. Let's just see the movie and judge the movie as for what it is. And I enjoyed it.
And I liked it as soon as right around when she starts connecting with the characters and the whole twist that the scrolls of the good guys.
Yeah, and that scroll dude was a good.
That scroll dude was funny.
Yeah,
that dude was funny. I started laughing. That's when I started laughing in the movie at the jokes.
Yeah,
and when he popped off, and then Samuel L. Jackson did a few jokes, and I popped off at them, and then Brie Larson started, making me like, okay, I'm smiling now at this character. But it took me almost an hour into the movie for me to
back
even
and forth between her
start
and
to care.
What's her face? Her best friend. Do you remember her name?
No, I don't remember her name at all.
Well, we suck. 'cause you're
I'm sorry.
You're supposed to remember names. It was something Rambo. I remember her name being Rambo. Cause they were like, oh, Adrian.
Adrian.
But I like the back and forth between them, the chemistry between them best friends. Like when they're talking about the racing and everything, and like, oh, you cheated, and she's like, since when is
Oh yeah. Since when is that cheating?
Yeah. And
Since blah 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 or whatever.
yeah, and it's like they just picked up right where they left off, and they're still got the quirks and the back and forth. And
Maybe they're trying to shove too much stuff because they want to get. I don't know. They didn't shove enough.
it was supposed to be like a buddy cop movie, with
But it wasn't. Maybe not enough happened for me.
like
What happens?
Yeah, like like the scroll are good. The end.
Well,
the scroll are good. Stop Jude Law.
There was 2 action
That's
scenes.
it?
There was 2 action scenes, and 1 chase scene. And that was about it. And then and then there was the action scene between Samuel L. Nick Fury and the Skrull as his boss. And
Who are they fighting?
the Skrulls.
Exactly.
Who the hell is the
Yeah.
Skrulls?
Are they
I have
fighting the
not
Skrulls,
watched
though?
anything
Are
on this
they?
movie to
No,
not
they're
spoil it.
not.
Okay, so
Yeah,
what are the
let's explain
Skrulls?
They're fighting. They're
Let's-
fighting the
let's-
Y'all say it
Skrulls.
sucks,
let's
so I
find
don't
the
care if it's spoiled
And then they're
for
fighting.
Let's explain the movie.
Because it's probably gonna make
So
me mad if
in
I
the
watch
movie,
it now.
Captain Marvel, she wakes up. She's
Yeah.
fighting with the Kree. Okay.
Yeah.
The Kree. She's fighting with them. She's she's
Not
you know,
fighting against them, but
She's
fighting.
she's
alongside
fighting
them.
alongside them. They're trying to track down Skrulls and kill them. Okay, so trying to kill Skrulls, and
What's the scroll?
and she gets something happens. She gets knocked out basically, and they start digging into her brain, and she starts seeing her past that she has forgotten. She basically has like amnesia.
Amnesia, yeah.
And
you know.
scenes from Earth. No.
It's scenes from Earth. Well, she ends up going to the Skrulls are outside of Earth's orbit, and she kind of ends up going to Earth. She goes down there. She crashes into a blockbuster.
Look at the reference! That's like, look what we did here!
Look at the reference right now.
Look at this!
And
It's a blockbuster!
she goes and uses a payphone to call the Kree. And tell them that
Look at the payphone! Look, it's the 90s!
It's the 90s.
She's using a payphone!
Well, at least they didn't take out a Dave and Buster's.
And where can she find batteries? The fucking Radio Shack!
The radio. That was 3. That was
Look at the Radio Shack!
That was 3. Look at the
90s!
That was 3. Look at the 90s in a very short span of time.
Did you see it?
Did you see the Radio Shack? And then
Camera zooms in on Radio
They
Shack.
do it. They kind of illuminate it too, like.
Blockbuster.
I feel like they could have put an in that scene.
Yeah, I know.
It would have been a
like anyone's ever
funny.
thought that about Radio Shack, even in the 90s when there's like a Best Buy 2 stores down, you know, like no one ever liked Radio Shack had like 2 good things, and then there's a bunch of weird shit.
That was
Right.
expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
It's like, oh look, you're here for this charger, which is expensive as fuck, or you can buy this $5 Japanese race car.
So and then Brie Larson, our Captain Marvel, Nick Fury shows up, and they're like, what happened here? And then she's still at the payphone. She crashes at night. Oh, cause they don't
She
show
has,
her
like,
making that
morning.
stuff. They don't show her making whatever she made at the Radio Shack.
Yeah.
What'd she make at Radio Shack?
Exactly.
I guess she
What
made
did
some kind
she-
of transmitter so that she can
Yeah.
contact the Kree.
Yeah,
Oh,
she like
that seems
she like totally MacGyver's
smart.
the payphone
Out of
to
Radio
contact
Shack.
But you never see her make the thing.
But she comes out with
They
it.
could have thrown in a quick.
She might have bought it.
They
a
should have
quick little
you know,
explanation.
she
like a
could've
quick
walked in there and
montage
bought
of
it.
her.
The fuck she
And just how long it took.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because it kind of it was kind of just a cutaway and
it's
and
just
he's
so
still
much
sitting there. The
plot
guy's still sitting
convenience.
there.
Yeah. But no, it's just so much plot convenience that she can MacGyver a freaking payphone
Yeah.
to get a hold of space. Like,
Yeah.
oh, like, you know, the guts are hanging out the payphone, and she's like, "Can you read me? Faraway spaceship in a faraway land?" And they're like, "We can read you loud and clear. You must have went to the Radio Shack."
That's better than that's better than 4G.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
she was able to
awesome.
make payphone better than 4G.
She's able to make
Yeah.
5G tech.
5G.
How did you get a hold of us? Apparently, they have Radio Shacks here too. You know, meaning, you know, Creeds have Radio Shack.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was good though. It was. I like the '90s references shoved down my throat aggressively.
Yeah.
Look at her 9 Inch Nail shirt.
Did you really freak out when you seen Blockbuster?
No,
Oh, you did.
that was a joke. No one did.
Yeah.
And that's not even a straight up 9. It's not like Blockbuster went out of business and they all shut down in the year 2000.
Yeah.
You know, is that really a '90s reference? You know, when they had Blockbusters in 2008, 2007.
Yeah.
I think 2009 is when they.
The
shut
last
down.
one. The last one just shut down. This year.
Oh shit! There's people.
There's one
someone
more.
on this planet had Blockbuster. all the
It
way
was up
till
north.
this year?
It was like an up north area.
Well, that is on this planet, isn't it?
It was Alaska. Was it Alaska?
Oh, well, Alaska isn't on this planet. No, I'm joking. So, but no, like, as a whole Marvel movie, it did not disappoint. You know,
no. Back on track. Okay, we're talking about. I want to discuss the whole movie. We'll spoil the whole movie, and this is just a discussion. We'll go through it and react to what happened. So, she calls
Okay,
him. She calls him up.
yeah, she calls him up.
Nick Fury shows up. Nick Fury, and you don't know they're part of Shield yet. He goes up
Part
to
of S.H.I.E.L.D..
he goes up to
That's cool.
Captain Marvel, and Captain Marvel's all like, blah blah blah. I'm calling my space friends. Space friends. and then he's like, yeah. Oh, what? Y'all don't know about space people yet? And it's just kind of like it's kind of dumb. It's kind of a dumb. I don't know. It just seems so
Forced.
odd. The writing and direction of all these scenes kind of seem odd to me.
I always
But,
held Marvel writers up to like such high standards. Like they don't
Right.
fuck up.
Well, I mean,
They can't, because
They still didn't.
they
like,
do.
no, they didn't fuck.
Well, I was watching it
they'll
like
definitely piss me off.
as you say this, I
I
can't
love my Marvel movies.
disagree. But while I was watching it, I was like, I see what they're trying to do.
But anyways, she sees a scroll, or a scroll tries to assassinate them, and so she chases the scroll down, and Nick Fury's chasing behind them in a car with Agent Lawson.
From Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
From Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm watching that
all
movie.
young as
I'm
fuck.
watching
And,
it now. I'm already excited.
She finally gets to the train. She's walking through the train, and she
spoiling
bumped into an old lady earlier, and so she knew
When she's seen the old lady
again that
that
was
it
a
was a
scroll.
scroll.
But a fun cameo was made in there. Stan Lee reading his script to Mallrats.
What?
You seen that?
What?
I did not catch the script part.
Yeah. He was reading the that's what Excelsior. He was reading his lines. He was practicing his lines for Mallrats.
That is a
Mallrats?
reference and a reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
That's funny.
crazy.
So it was Stan Lee playing Stan Lee, practicing his lines
Also,
for
I want
Mallrats.
to comment on, cut all the way back to the opening sequence with the Marvel, with the unfolding of all the letters and shit like that.
Mhm.
And it was actually Stan Lee cameos in each one of the letters.
Oh yeah,
And I
that was
thought-
really nice too.
Yeah, that was a good touch. That was a good homage, nod. That word.
This beer got hot and it like splooshed all over me.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, what all of you?
Why would you
Splooshed.
do that to a beer?
But
I believe that's illegal in Kansas.
so he does that. Anyway, she punches. She gets in a kind of cool fight with an old lady, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?" She's fighting this old lady, and the old lady's doing acrobats.
Dude, like everyone in the train is trying to stop her from senselessly beating this old lady. See, I like that. Yeah, that was a good scene.
Okay, the train scene was probably one of my favorites. The train scene was really fun.
Why in the
They're
hell was a superhero fighting
the
an
old
old
lady.
lady?
She was a scroll.
Yeah, they don't know that though. They're trying to keep
yeah.
run, old lady, run, and they're holding her back. But she's a superhero. She's just throwing them about. Like, get the fuck out of my way.
Get the fuck out of my way.
And then she was just like bounce the shit out of the old lady. Just bam.
Dang, that would be cool.
That
But,
was funny shit.
But
That's very funny.
but you fast forward. I think she kills him on top of the train,
Yeah.
or something. You know, she kills him.
Fast forward to a little bit after that. All right, so she comes back and it's all the Avengers and there's Black Widow. And
That's the actor credit.
Oh,
That's a mid scene credit.
I just naturally thought that was the scene we're gonna talk about next.
And she essentially, you find out that she got her powers from the cosmic cube.
That's a big
the power
Tesseract?
stone. Tesseract. What is it?
No.
Tesseract.
I was trying to put that together.
The Tesseract is a cube. It's a cube with infinite energy.
But which
No,
Infinity Stones in the Tesseract?
quantum engine. The engine.
It's
that
its
allowed-
own entity.
Stop it! Everyone stop. The engine that allowed for light speed travel, like the quantum engine, that exploded and that gave her the powers, right?
Yes. The
And
cosmic cube.
The Tesseract.
But that's not
cube
the
exploded.
Tesseract.
Yeah, the Tesseract is
Or was it? Is that the whole thing that the Tesseract made the cosmic cube possible? Or
the
is
Tesseract is like
Are those two
Thor.
Okay, so
things?
Like Thor's
the energy
from the
Tesseract.
Tesseract powered the cosmic cube?
Yes.
Or is it?
Or
the
it is
cosmic
it's what powered whatever exploded.
Yeah.
which is and that's not the cosmic cube, that's the cosmic engine.
Cosmic engine is energy from the cosmic cube.
Yeah, which was in
So
the engine.
basically what happened, I'm assuming, is she was able to harness the energy put off from the cosmic cube, which is an infinity stone,
Really? Okay.
and she was able to harness that energy
Okay, yeah.
to make light speed travel
Possible.
or more easy or more
Okay,
effective.
yeah, the cosmic cube was the Tesseract. They didn't know to call it that at the time.
Yes.
And Marvel, the old lady,
Yes.
had the cosmic cube.
So they call it the cosmic cube. Is the cosmic cube the
Yeah, they
same
go-
thing as the Tesseract?
It is.
Yes.
It is.
It is the same thing.
And the whole thing
and they
is
call
like,
it the cosmic cube.
You don't know that. The whole movie, they're calling it the cosmic cube. They're looking for it. You're waiting for them to find it. They find it.
Well, if
It's
they
the
said
Tesseract. Mind blown. Marvel Cinematic Universe. Fucking drop the mic.
So you find out that that's where she got her powers from, and she got amnesia, and basically she's being used as a weapon for the Kree to kill the Skrulls.
Yeah, but like as a mild weapon that's being controlled by a little doohickey behind her.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I mean?
and then she has this little thing that's like
And-
suppressing her powers.
But she thinks it's supplying
She
her
has a
powers.
Bluetooth ear.
Yeah, she has a
Yeah, let's just
Bluetooth
call it that.
earpiece
That's
that's
it.
suppressing her powers.
She thinks it's supplying her powers, and then without it, she couldn't use her powers, and then like she can't summon her powers without this little doohickey.
Yeah.
But it's actually the opposite is true. You know.
Yeah.
That scene was kind of cool. It was kind of silly.
Super Saiyan.
A lot of people thought that. You know, I like the scene,
Yeah,
but I
me
think
too.
a lot of people.
That's why I was like, this
but,
movie's
but a
good.
lot of people kind of pushed the.
OP thing.
No, yeah, that it was over. They kind of over dramatized the scene for me.
That's good.
No,
It's
no,
great.
no.
It's
Other
fun.
people did.
No. Oh, it wasn't actually as dramatic as they.
For me,
She flew through spaceships.
no, not that part. I'm
Oh.
saying no. There's a specific scene that they didn't even really touch on.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they didn't touch. Maybe the movie emotionally didn't.
Hit you with
She
it.
she never really failed for me to get invested
I like that.
in any. No. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's fine for a character not to fail and be an over badass.
Yeah.
That's fine. But don't try to get me emotionally invested in thinking, oh, she's rising above all of her failures when she has yet to fail in the movie.
Oh, I see. Because all the failures are flashbacks.
Yes.
But like she ain't failed since the camera
She's
hit
not
her.
suffering. There's nothing going on
Yeah,
to make
like-
me think that I should be
like when
that I
Spider-
should be worried
like
about
in
her. You know,
Yeah.
oh, you know, like,
Yeah.
because there's a whole like montage of her getting up from the ground, getting up and wiping, but
it's like, well, we weren't concerned about that anyway.
yeah, I wasn't even concerned at all, and all those little things were they kind of they felt more like tedious flashbacks instead of things that are, they wanted me to feel like these were things that were holding her back. And now she's going to overcome all these things.
Her held back.
But I never seen her held back, so they were just tedious. They were just tedious throwbacks of her past.
Yeah,
these
pull on your heartstrings.
But it never pulled on my heartstrings. It was just throwbacks to, it's like just.
Yeah, look what she did. Yeah.
Throwaway. Yeah, look what happened.
Unlike in Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man Homecoming, he fucks up. Like a whole bunch of people could have got hurt.
This one for me too.
Tony Stark takes the suit away from him, and you just see him
Oh,
fail
wait,
completely as a superhero, and he's got to learn to be a superhero and all that. And she's just like she was like as soon as the camera
which is
hits
fine,
her,
but no, my problem is the tone, and this is another thing.
Tone says
this is
otherwise.
the director.
Like, that's
the
fine.
tone says differently.
Yeah,
the
but
tone
it's like,
says she's been suffering,
action
and I haven't
saying
seen it.
She never fails. Tone is saying, "Oh, look at this failure here."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that was an issue for me. So just
things. Again, see, like you're right.
I'm over.
But I was just like, yay! Finally, they got an OP character.
When it comes to
I like that shit.
Thor's OP.
Yeah, but they always have and they're gonna do this with Captain Marvel. You know what? Every time they show a new powerful character, it's like, look how fucking powerful this character is, and then look how ingeniously we stopped this powerful character in the following movie. Now this powerful character means nothing.
Oh, like Vision.
Yeah, and like Thor.
Vision's the worst. No, Thor's super powerful. He took a sun to the chest on the back.
I know, but the point is like
he fought
also
the Hulk.
Didn't kill Thanos.
He fought the Hulk.
There's always some reason
because
why,
you didn't hit me in the head.
Yeah, well, there's always some reason to
that's an intelligence
scale
thing.
The
That's
balance of him being overpowered.
Yeah, he's not smart.
It doesn't matter what technique they use. They use some technique to scale the balance of him being overpowering.
Okay.
And they'll do this with Marvel.
And
Captain Marvel's not going to show up and be like, Super Saiyan! And then take out Thanos.
Which moves us, let's go ahead. So basically, blah, blah, blah.
Nick
Fury,
copyright.
Nick Fury loses his eye to a cat scratch fever. And
that was fucking retarded. That was fucking bullshit. I was fucking pissed. I got up to walk out the theater, but I was like, wait, no, I need to see where this is going. Yeah. I need another beer now.
Who lost their eye to cat scratch fever?
Nick Fury.
Fucking nobody. I don't
want
want
to
talk about
the agent
it.
from S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah.
Yes, Nick
Is
Fury.
Is that where he got his eye patch from?
Yeah, like a cat scratched him in the eye. It got infected. He had to go to the doctor. They put him on antibiotics. They couldn't save the eye.
Because of cat scratch fever.
Oh.
That's messed.
Cat scratch fever. Well, technically it was Carglin.
Cat scratch fever.
I'm impressed you remember what the fuck that.
He got mauled by a cat.
What do you mean? Yeah, that's a cool. No, it's an actual creature though. It's from the comic. Carglin.
Right,
yeah, Carglin. So technically, he got an infection from a Carglin, and that's why his eye didn't heal because it was a Carglin infection.
But I guess that's what happened.
It has to be.
Yeah, it's just meow.
He didn't scratch his eye out.
I know, right?
Oh, that's why he's like, oh, it's just a scratch. Oh, well, it got infected because it's not just a cat scratch; it's a Carglin scratch.
Well, I just never thought of the word infection until just now.
They never really.
And I just said that as a joke.
They never really talk about what the fuck a Carglin is and why it's on Earth. Why is a Carglin on Earth?
Tesseract cube.
Oh, Marvel was Kree.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And she brought the cat to Earth. And where she got the cat?
Wait, what? Oh, Marvel.
Marvel brought
the cat. That was Marvel's cat.
Yeah.
Because that cat was in... Where was that cat found? He was just hanging out.
Oh, no, like...
He was just hanging out... The cat was just hanging out in the secret area.
Yeah, but that secret area was like Marvel's area.
Oh, the part?
I'm failing to remember now. But
They went and found a specific... You know, that whole thing couldn't have been Marvel because they only found like one little document in a little folder.
Okay, not the whole thing, but it was the Air Force
this cat
thing,
badass?
Right? It was the air base, right?
So maybe that area was all Captain Marvel. Who knows?
Well, not all. It was the airbase, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. It was the air base.
And she worked on the airbase.
Oh,
that was would be around.
That
there.
was the secret air base she worked at.
Yeah.
Okay.
And ergo, her cat still lingered there.
You think they would mention though at some point?
Marvel is not for the dumb. Either
I know, but
get with this or go watch something else.
I guess so. But I feel like they could have been like, someone could have, oh, where's that damn cat? Or anything to be like, oh, that cat, it's been here for years.
One of those mine.
Is the cat badass? That's what I'm saying. Is it like super awesome?
I don't know.
I probably did if you said it in front of me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Miller, you know.
Oh yeah, that's yours.
Yeah, see, because I when you left, I totally took your spot, and I was like, "This is our show," and we talk shit on you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we're like, Adam's a horrible host.
So all that happens, Captain Marvel. Let's get to the end there. So she sends that dude back, and then she, Nick Fury and her, they exchange numbers essentially and say, "Hey, contact me only for emergencies."
Well, no, like to get to the end, you got to start with the whole fact that she goes and talks to the Supreme Intelligence, and she totally like fucking overmind powers the Supreme Intelligence and just straight up fucking
Jedi mind tricks them.
Yeah, basically, or like they were Jedi mind tricking her the whole movie, and she's like, "Fuck you, I'm not gonna be this dumb. I'm my own person. You can't control me." And then like she breaks the thingy, and they're like, you don't have the powers without the thingy on your neck." And she's like, "Fuck you, I always had the powers." And then she goes Super Saiyan, copyright fucking Kara Toriyama, fucking Toei Animation, and fucking Funimation.
She goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah, like eyes, except for like no, not really, but like
she was pretty powerful. You know, I mean, as far as powers go, she was just blasting through ships.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! And her hair, dude, her hair stands up and it's all golden and glowing, and her eyes
like
are
a Super Saiyan.
Pretty much.
I feel like
I feel
like,
and then when she put her helmet on, she just had a mohawk, and then the mohawk was doing the same thing.
No.
Oh,
you know what? Cool. You know what though? I think if Thor could
glowed more, he'd be cooler too.
If Thor could breathe in space, he would be as powerful.
He can.
Or more. No, he can't.
Oh, dude, you don't recall Thor
traveling through the beam of light.
No.
He can survive space.
Oh,
yeah.
He was near dead.
I guess so.
Really?
He didn't fucking die in like 0.1 nanoseconds.
But he can't. No, yeah, but he can't. But he can't like.
You know, he could have fucking been floating around for fucking hours.
I guess.
So Superman could drag Thor into space.
And like she can't really breathe in space. She has a fucking helmet and shit.
And she wears a helmet.
And she has a black.
Superman can survive in a vacuum of space.
I think
don't you fucking talk about DC right now.
You think Iron Man can destroy a ship like that, huh?
Yeah, I think it'd fuck him up. Like he'd come out the other ass end of the ship and like fucking just ragdoll, and just his armor would be shredded.
I just don't know. I guess we haven't seen them face, because we've only seen the Guardians.
Hulk can do that.
The Guardians.
Hulk has done that.
The Guardians are all kind of weak, and they're more of just like fun.
Yeah, they really are.
They more of just get lucky.
Yeah,
with their wins,
and they got like technology.
And so and they're the only ones that have faced, that foe.
Yeah.
Kree.
Is that no? What is he? He's not a Kree.
Who?
They were teamed up with what are they? They're Judgers.
What?
Conquerors or whatever.
What foe?
That they fight. Who do they fight in the first movie?
Ronan.
The Ronan. The what?
The barbarian?
No, I think the Conquerors.
The barbarian. He's a Kree.
No, oh really?
Yeah, that's why. That was the whole thing.
He's a blue Kree.
They're all blue. I feel like. Where were? Did you go get something to eat?
Kree?
Yeah, they are naturally blue, and like the scroll, they too can change their appearance and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, why do they purposely do it?
Society,
culture. Do the Kree have a conqueror race? Because there was a few.
I don't know. I think like they don't change their appearance, but like Krees are.
Is he their leader
in the comics?
Was Conqueror the leader?
No. But he was like a right-hand man to the leader, who was the Supreme Intelligence,
Oh, okay.
And
was he really supremely intelligent?
Answered to
I gotta watch this movie. Dang it.
No, I believe that.
Y'all got me interested.
For some reason,
now.
I thought that there was like a race of conquerors, and Ronan was like the last of the conquerors and just a badass.
I don't think that they could change their appearance, but it's like Carol Danvers isn't the only person that happened to. There was Caucasian Cree. There was
So there's mixed.
Black
There's
Cree,
mixed Crees.
and then there's Blue Cree, and then there's like I don't know. Like I assume
I'm just confused about what Ronan's.
But in the comics, Kree are blue as fuck. Only blue as fuck.
What makes Ronan the Destroyer?
He went rogue.
The Conqueror.
He went rogue. He went against all Kree.
But he was still fighting with them.
Was he?
He was still leading them in the 90s.
Yeah, I'm talking about later he goes rogue. In Guardians of the Galaxy, like fucking 20, 30.
Where's the Kree at? Are they still bad guys?
Yeah.
When do we fight them?
In Guardians of the Galaxy. no. Like, I don't remember who Ronan's like minions were.
Were Ronan's minions Kree?
I can't fucking recall. I can't say.
I'm so mad at myself. Our nerd culture, we are losing nerd points.
I know, right? I was just about to say, there are other channels out there that can remember that. And I feel viewers going
No,
now.
I bet you. I bet those motherfuckers write scripts.
Yeah, we wing it and we drink at the same time.
It and drink at the same time.
Yeah, we wing it like Goose.
Yeah.
And Maverick.
So we should get hot points off the top for that.
Yeah, all I could think about the whole movie was, man, Top Gun 2's coming out. That's a thing. Yeah.
Oh, Top Gun 2?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they gave me... She reminded me of Tom Cruise in Top Gun.
Oh, man. So tie the Top Gun events into the MCU. We can do this.
And put Tom Cruise...
People should relax their copyright laws and the borderlines that and gatekeeping that copywriting creates, and just let these universes blend together.
Anyways, moving on. I want to try to hit 45 minutes with this episode. So,
all right. Well, let's just keep talking about what else. No.
I want to keep it Marvel. Keep it Marvel. Keep it Captain Marvel.
Well,
and keep the Avengers. Let's talk about Avengers and where we're leading in.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
where
mid credits.
Yeah. Okay. So Carol Danvers comes back. Captain Marvel. Okay, no, the scene opens up.
Black Widow.
No, the scene's open up, and it, like, did you see the end credit?
I didn't see none of it.
You ain't seen the
I
Infinity
ain't seen
War?
none of it. I had to work.
Infinity War.
Infinity War. I seen Infinity War.
Did you see the end trailer or the end?
Oh, where
scene?
he snapped his fingers, everyone freaking poof.
No, like the end credit scene with Nick Fury disappearing. Dust in the wind.
Yeah.
No, you seen the Nick Fury ending
where he had the pager, and it showed the Captain Marvel symbol. Yeah. It was like a teaser saying.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
That he's connected with the Marvels.
Yeah, with
Captain Marvel.
All right.
Yeah.
At the very, very end of the Captain Marvel movie, in the mid-credit scene, it just shows that pager all up on like a pedestal and shit, like on a stand, and it just shows. So Steve Rogers, Black Widow, and who else? There's a third one. Bruce Banner.
Yeah, Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner, and they're all staring at it. No, it's like Steve Rogers and Black Widow are talking, and Bruce Banner's staring at it, and it just shuts the fuck off, and Bruce Banner goes over to the other two, and he's like, man, it just shut off, and they're like, oh man, did she get the message? We've been waiting for so long. I don't know. And then like they
don't know who it is.
Oh yeah, there's no she. They're like, we don't know who's this is messaging, but
no,
like,
keep it running. We need to figure out who's on the other line of that message.
And he's like,
Nick Fury was trying to contact.
He's like, I don't know, it's off. It's just off. Yeah. And they all turn around and bam, Captain Marvel's just standing.
I want to know who's on the other side of that message. Yeah, Black Widow turns around and she's like face to face with Captain Marvel.
Did they start fighting?
No, where's Nick? She is angry though. Where's Nick Fury?
Yeah, it's like because she knows. Like if she's called, then obviously something bad happened. Because she told that motherfucker not to call. Yeah.
Well, what?
Oh, she told Nick Fury not to call.
Well, she's
unless it's super important.
Yeah.
Like she told Nick Fury to.
And I knew that. Wow. As soon as they showed the pager, and it's like, all right, well, you got the superhero.
I don't know.
Whose origins originate from the 90s.
Yeah.
But the superhero's been MIA And I was like, oh, well, the superhero went away, and the superhero's doing superhero shit. It's very,
Well, there's
very
not-
far away,
Yeah.
and told Nick Fury to only call if it's emergency.
You knew that?
Yes, of course. How could it ever? I thought everyone was
There's
on
been
that
a
same
lot of
page.
people who's actually
It's not-
turned down
what
Nick
was she
Fury,
doing?
or
That
kinda
I-
was
I-
like,
Oh,
I
was she?
couldn't
I'm gonna do my
Oh,
own
I know what
thing.
she was
She's
doing.
helping the scroll find a
Yeah,
place to live.
no. She find the others.
Oh,
she
the
was
scrolls.
She was
yeah.
helping. She was
She's
helping
going
the
planet to
scrolls.
planet looking for scrolls. and
Because
shit.
remember, because that's the whole thing. They're scattered across the galaxy. The
Yeah.
scrolls are scattered across the galaxy, and
it
so
just-
she went to help
It
them
also
find the rest
leaves-
of their families.
It also leaves just like you can do Captain Marvel 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7 in between Captain Marvel 1 and Avengers Endgame.
Exactly right.
Yeah, because like she could have finished that mission like that, and then went on to do something else.
Do you think
and then
they-
something else?
so do
and
you
then something
think-
else?
do you-
and then something
okay.
else?
Do you
and then
think
one
that-
more something else?
Do you think
Something else.
her ability as an actress, and we're talking about, do you think the character itself?
I liked her as an actress.
Do you think it provides as the good leader of the next event of the Avengers?
No, I wouldn't say that.
When they-
Yeah.
You think?
What?
You think she'd be an Avengers
I ain't
leader?
even seen the movie, and I think she could not be Avengers leader.
I think she'll grow on us more. She'll pull a Paul Walker. Yeah, she'll pull a Brian O'Connor.
But I think she would be a good. She probably
Because
would be
I
like
wanted
a
to
good
like her. Like
asset,
I
a
know
good,
where you're coming from, and I
allied
also thought these
partner
things,
in the
but then I pushed those thoughts. I guess I'm
Avengers.
by not trying to not be biased. I'm being biased in the opposite
ain't being
direction
biased
that
or
I originated
anything,
and
but, like-
originally thought I'd be biased.
Who-
Like,
come on, they got
because-
Thor.
Because I
Who's-
didn't want to
who's
hate
going
the
to
film.
deliver
I think
the-
I'm
Iron Man
defending
and
a
some
lot
cool
of
people.
shit
Who-
that you're
come on.
talking about.
Who's going to deliver the final blow to Thanos?
Oh man,
Thor.
Or will that even happen?
It's gonna be
You know what
Thor.
they're saying? Someone
Thanos is
no.
gonna switch sides, and there's gonna be a bigger
Thanos
villain.
is
Yeah,
gonna be
they're
playing,
thinking.
or-
There's a
he-
rumor.
he's gonna
There's a
be
rumor
playing
that
both sides of it.
there's a
No, they don't
rumor.
have
No,
rights
no,
to
no.
Galactus.
There's a rumor
He'll
that there's
join
a
the
whole.
Avengers.
There's a totally different villain that's going to show up in the movie.
I don't
and
think show up.
Thanos is just going to be happy on his little world and just
And then
fucking.
he's gonna pop up and be like,
They're just gonna-
Avengers, we have to fight together.
They're just kind of going to forget about him. He's too.
yeah,
OP.
yeah. They're gonna reverse
really?
what he did though.
Yeah, they're going to
But
reverse
they're
what
not
he
gonna
did.
like go search
Yeah.
for him.
And Thanos is like, oh well, you reversed what I did. Okay.
yeah, back to my farm.
Back to my farm. I'm happy here.
Or like Thanos may even fight alongside him. Like, oh, we gotta put our differences aside. That old story.
Or
you know?
Thanos
You
can
think he'd
get
do that?
mad.
No, well,
and
if it's
just
like
destroy
Galactus,
him.
He kind of no.
Because Thanos is crazy.
He does kind of in the comics, doesn't he? Fight against who beats him?
Yeah.
Adam
Warlock?
Warlock.
Oh no, it's Adam Warlock. Yeah.
He teams against because Adam Warlock. That's what.
No, 'cause
you
Adam
know what,
Warlock
they
was
haven't-
fighting with the
you know what,
Avengers,
They haven't.
wasn't he?
They haven't shown Adam Warlock yet. But no, Adam
That's
Warlock.
because they're gonna do that in Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which got postponed.
Because
because of the-
Adam Warlock
drama.
in the comics, Adam Warlock
Mhm.
beats Thanos, then becomes a villain, and then Thanos helps the Avengers beat Adam Warlock.
That's gonna
What?
No.
That
See-
that literally happened.
Yes.
And I wonder,
That's cool.
was Guardians of the Galaxy 3 supposed to come out before Endgame?
Yeah, but that's so shelved. They don't think it's ever going to come out.
Well, I know that now, but point is they were going to introduce Adam Warlock in that movie, weren't they?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, that's all we can say now. We can't say one way or another.
Well, because they teased it in the was it
yeah,
the
Guardians
second one?
2.
Yeah, Guardians 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what would you rate Captain Marvel, and what do you expect what do you expect from Captain Marvel in the future?
I expect great things. I really hope they don't think, oh, well, we made her so powerful in the last movie. Now there will be no conflict if she's this powerful again, so we got to come up with a reason why she's not this OP. They better not fucking do that, because I dig the shit. Dude, she's blowing shit out. She's glowing. She's flying around. She's just flying through spaceships. There's explosions everywhere. And there's like, Dragon, Ball, the Dragon Ball Z, you know?
For me, I feel like she's a character that will do really well in an ensemble cast.
Swear she did a Command Man.
And I don't necessarily want her to have more solo movies, even though she's definitely going to get them.
Yeah.
I think there's certain characters that do just way better with the ensemble, and I think based off just this alone, her best moments were when she was talking with Nick Fury or other characters, and not just herself.
Yeah, but like
And-
action-wise, like I don't know how she's gonna work with a team because she's so OP that she don't need anybody.
I guess we'll see in Infinity War, Endgame.
She may not be.
She might meet the foe that forces her to team up.
That's
why the Avengers,
I've heard talk.
Teamed up in the first place to stop.
That's why.
OP,
she don't know the Avengers. She comes back just because the page.
She's been gone,
and she's gonna stay because of the threat.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's just it. She met. I've heard talk of her being the next front person of the Avengers and shit like that. But she just so doesn't work with an ensemble. She does maybe acting wise, but power wise.
Okay, so power wise, you think she's just?
Why would she?
She's too OP to be only an ensemble.
She may continue to leave and just come back when they need her.
Okay.
But
she might be
I've
a
heard
rogue
people
helper.
talk about this is straight up Marvel's vision
really rogue,
is to have her as the next front woman.
Just shows up. She's
which
reinforcements.
Is okay. It's fine.
She might show up for reinforcements.
As a front woman, she could be like, all right, look, this is happening. This is what we need to do. Avengers, assemble. Fucking go do this shit. Let me know if you need me.
And I think even though I personally didn't I enjoyed the movie. I didn't my faith my faith in the character isn't completely there, but it can be there. Maybe on a second viewing of the film.
Well, I think I went easy on the movie just because I didn't want to be that guy that go so hard in the movie just because of what Brie Larson did in their personal time and shit.
Hey! That's just your opinion.
Yeah.
It's not just my opinion. Someone else out there shares it.
And that's fine. Because all we got here are opinions and beer.
Cut me off.